Welcome, beautiful people. The topic of today's video is what thoughts stop us women from asking for what we want sexually. It's from my radical sex shift class for women. The radical sex shift class was born out of the radical love shift class. That's a class for women how to empower ourselves in romantic relationships. And so then the sex class was kind of born out of that. And one of the topics we look at is what stops us women from authentically, from a place of empowerment and presence, ask or show and tell our partners what we want and need sexually. I heard from women who are happily married to men who truly care about them, who never orgasm together with their husband, who have less than satisfactory sex with their husband because they're not they're not sharing with their partners what they truly want and need. So, why is this? What stops us, sisters? And we uncovered a whole bunch of interesting thoughts that blocked us. For example, if I ask, I'm too demanding. A good girl shouldn't really want sex, So if you want it too much or you have too many demands, you're too slutty. Another big part of it is it's going to hurt his feelings. He won't be able to take it. He'll be upset by the feedback. We're so concerned about hurting our partner's sensitive egos that we rather suffer in silence. Um, Another belief was, he's not going to get it anyway. It doesn't matter. I've tried and he didn't get what I was saying or he didn't care. And then there's another one that's very popular too. Well, my true soulmate would know how to touch me. My true love would magically know. Or if my partner truly loved me and saw me for who I am, they would magically know, telepathically know how to touch me perfectly, which we have discovered is not true at all. It's not reality. So, what we do in the class is we bring these uncomfortable thoughts that bring on uncomfortable feelings of feeling shy, asking from a victim place, or asking from a place of resentment. I've asked you so many times, but you never get it, but this is what I want, any of those places. So, we bring out this list of thoughts and we question them. Is this really true? Is it true that I'm too demanding if I ask for something sexually? Can I absolutely know that I'm going to hurt his feelings or her feelings? No, you can't. We then find out who we would be without these thoughts. Who could you be having sex without believing these thoughts? And we find that we could be more present, we could be more authentic, we could be more sharing, we could be more honest, we could stop faking orgasms. There's apparently still women out there who do that in this day and age. And these are not the women that take my classes, are not suppressed women in a faraway country. They're European American women who are highly educated. And somehow we are still carrying along a very outdated belief system around female sexuality and around sexuality in general. So we bring out these uncomfortable thoughts that are not spiritually correct and that Most of us would never admit that we actually believe this. But this was installed a long time ago, like a program in a computer. It's running in the background and it is affecting us. So, who could I be without this thought? I could be present, I could be open, I could see my partner for who they truly are. Maybe they're very interested in finding out. Maybe they had no idea that I'm not totally happy with our sex life. And then we turn it around. We turn the thought around. I am not too demanding if I ask for what I want. I will not hurt his feelings if I ask for what I want. And then we find authentic examples, real live examples for how could this be true. And once I've worked that through within myself, this list of thoughts, I'm able to be a grown woman in the bedroom. And it's not so much about asking, like, oh, please, would you do this for me? It's more about show and tell. It's more of coming from a place, well, listen, you want a piece of the goddess. Well, this is what the goddess wants and needs. Um, and it can become fun. It can be fun. The thing that we felt so shy or uncomfortable about, didn't really want to bring up, or, oh, I'll talk about it next time, maybe. It can become fun. And one of the ways we came up with in the classes was that a lot of women felt like, well, I don't want to go into instruction while we're making love because it kind of disrupts the flow. So we started having practice sessions. You get together with your partner, and now we're going to have a sex practice session. We're not actually going to have sex, but we're going to play around with different ways of touch. We're going to talk about different things that we want, that we're longing for, and maybe we've been too shy to ask for. And many of us discovered that the partner maybe also had things they wanted and needed. And now that I've freed up this space inside myself, I can ask my partner, is there something you are longing for? Is there something I haven't done for you sexually? So it just opens a free dialogue and you can have some fun playtime. Sometimes my sweetie and I will put the timer on the phone, 10 minutes for me, 10 minutes for him. And it's just a practice session, just a play session. So you can ask for whatever you want, for those 10 minutes. Um, I mean, unless it's, something very abusive or violent, that is a different topic. I'll talk about it in another video, but, you know, um, things that we would love to do and explore together. So, sisters, join us for the Radical Sex Shift class and start questioning this old baggage you're lugging around with and become more free, more joyful, more in touch with yourself and your own sexuality. Um, Another thing we discovered is half the time we don't even know what we want sexually as women because we haven't taken the time to really explore. So if I don't know what I want, how can I expect my partner to know? Somehow he's supposed to magically pick up what I truly need. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Um, so take the next round of the class, empower yourself, and come into the present moment sexually. And it's not about blaming the men. It's not about judging the men. It's not about that the men are doing it wrong. No, it's about us actually growing up as women and sharing from a different place. And from that place, being able to hear and love our partner sexually in a whole new way. So, join us for the next round of the Radical Sex Shift class. Lookwithininstitute.com is more information about it. All right, thank you.